Hey, and Happy New Year. It's 2015. Listen, it's Amanda, and I wanted to briefly encourage you on a subject that's not really widely discussed, but it's very important in determining, resolutions for a new year. What are the things that you're trying to accomplish and pursue moving forward? And that subject is overcoming distractions. Now, distractions are an everyday part of life. We can't avoid it. You can't eliminate it. There are things coming at us left and right from every direction. But if you learn how to manage distractions, then you'll have a higher degree or a level of success that will exceed what you were previously used to getting results in life. Some people don't know how to say no. These are things that I'm going to talk about in my brief discussion of overcoming distractions. Now, with that said, Dictionary.com defines distractions as that which distracts, divides the attention, or prevents concentration. Now, there are a few key things that I want to go over in helping you to overcome distractions. Now, number one is mindset. You have to develop a mindset that you matter, that you're important. In Proverbs, it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And a lot of times, if you have a low image of yourself or a low view of yourself, then you'll feel like you have to say yes to everything and everybody. You want to please everyone. And the reality is, everybody is not going to like you, and everyone is not going to be pleased by what you do. But if you learn how to look at yourself, not in an egotistical sense, but to have some kind of confidence, then it will help you in overcoming distractions. Mindset. One scripture I want to look at is in James 1:19, and it has a lot to do with how you respond to things that happen. Now, you can't always control what happens to you, but you can actually control how you respond to it. Now, James 1:19 states, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. And I thought, well, wow, I've read this scripture many times, I've heard it many times, but when I was doing, a quick review on the subject of distractions, I said, wait, this is very relevant to the subject. Because you may be in the middle of working on a project and get a phone call, and somebody may say, well, listen, I need you to do me a favor real quick. You need to understand that you are not obligated to answer right away. You have to learn how to listen before you respond. Be slow to speak. You don't have to say everything that comes to your head, and slow to wrath. And that deals with your emotions, because sometimes we can get, antsy about different things depending on what the situation is. And if you can learn how to manage your emotions and manage how you process things, then when you're dealing with other people, then you won't come across as someone who can be manipulated or someone who doesn't care. So there's a healthy balance in that situation. Mindset, that's the number one thing. Now, number two, you want to clearly define your goals and objectives. If you don't know what it is that you're seeking after, then you're not going to get there. So everybody knows about goals and objectives, but they need to understand that it has to be measurable. It's not enough to say, you know what, I want to lose weight. How much weight do you want to lose? And, do you have a plan by which you're going to lose that weight? I want to lose 5 pounds this month or before my birthday, or, it helps to clearly define your goals. Not just define your goals, but clearly define your goals and objectives. Number two, you're going to have to learn how to say no. Distractions are an everyday part of life. You can't avoid them. Things come up all the time. But you need to understand that you can't say yes to everything and everybody, because you'll burn yourself out that way. Learn how to say no. You may have responsibilities, children, a job, school, the list goes on and on. But when you learn how to say no, and you know why you're saying no, because you worked on your mindset, so you know you're worth it. You clearly define your goals and objectives, so now you know why you're saying no. Well, why can't you help me? Then you'll be quick on your feet, and you'll know, oh, well, this is why. And not that you have to explain yourself, but, you may have to be prepared to, even justify it to yourself. Why do you have to say no? Because you can't say yes to everything. Number three, set aside a special time daily for prayer, meditation, and reflection. And this will help balance everything out in life. When you spend time in prayer and meditation and reflection, it takes the stress off, it takes the pressure off. Now, you still have to deal with life, but it really does help you gain insight, and you can tap into reservoirs that you didn't know existed. Prayer, meditation, reflection, just calming yourself down. Sometimes we can talk ourselves out of our own, breakthrough or things that we want to pursue just by getting in our heads. You got to learn how to quiet down your thoughts, your emotions, what it is everybody else's expectation is of you. And when you do this daily, it will become a habit, a practice, and you'll begin to grow. Now, I hope that I was able to encourage you today. You can always look me up on Twitter. It's Amanda Duchess 2. Remember, distractions are a part of life, but when you learn how to overcome distractions, your likelihood of accomplishing your goals and the time frame in which you accomplish these goals will shoot to the sky. There is no limitations. I'm wishing you the best for 2015 and beyond. God bless and peace.